Woo-wee! Good morning, everybody. We made it to Friday. I am so glad you all are here. And as promised, we're going to do our first members live today. I think I have it set up correctly. If not, we're going to try again. I think I set it up like 5 times yesterday. It was Kat and Kevin in there, so we know at least it worked one time. So, as always, it's a learning experience. You guys understand. Natalie, good morning. Gaelic Girl, good morning. Steve, good morning. Hello, Superior Dreams. There's just me. How are you? Kat, I was just talking to you and about you. Melissa Olson, hello. Val's Variety Venue. I love that name. I hope everyone is doing good. As usual, if I miss your name, I apologize. There's Cheryl. Hello, Cheryl. Judy Jennings, good morning. Good morning. Not a Wells, Bly, or Hare supporter. I can't say it any plainer than that now, can we? Superior Dreams brought the coffee, thank you. Always does. There's my friend Deb. There's Liege. So I hope everybody's having a good day and didn't have too stressful of a week. Snow, I made it on time. Whoop, whoop. Yes, you did, girlfriend. No worries. There's my friend Cindy. Holly Bean says, skips in, says hello. And there's Momo. Shannon, Georgia Peach, good morning, good morning. Had a couple of really good shows yesterday, guys. If you missed it, go catch up. It was a big lot of stuff going on. Angel P, good morning. Dr. Clark is in the house, everyone. Good morning, Sonia. Good morning. See some new names in here, guys? Hit that sub button. Hit the sub button. Hit it. Oh, there's Oreo. I haven't seen you in a while, Oreo. Let me see. I think I missed somebody. Miss Bree, how you doing? Hey, Glenda. So why is this thing moving so fast on me? I thought I did it right to slow it down a little bit. I'll catch you throughout the show then, because you guys always leave awesome comments. And speaking of awesome comment, hello, Kevin.
Good morning, Brooks. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good. I want to say hi to everybody. I want to say hi to my sister that is listening. It's going to be a great day, right?
Oh, it's going to be a great day. Can we have a bad day with all these friends?
Absolutely not. The only thing that's horrific about every day is these children. Other than that, my world's pretty good.
Pretty good, yep. Eve is in here. Eve, I'm going to read one of your comments here in a minute. You're going to be a featured comment. I did, Ruby. I did see it. I was going to give you a call later today or over the weekend, whatever's better for you. Yep, I did see your comment in chat yesterday. That was awesome. I just didn't know if you wanted me to put it on the screen or not. Did you know subscriber only mode is on? No, I did not. So I don't know how to undo that. So we'll have to wing it. Okay. That's okay, right, Kevin? It's a live show and it doesn't always have to go 110%.
Absolutely. Life is ever changing. Like some days every second. like our damn weather. Ugh. Woke up to snow.
I'm going to put that up real quick, my friend. This is
Yeah.
what Kevin woke up to, guys.
Yep, I sure did. There wasn't that much snow that fell last night, but the roads, the plow has been by here, I think 3 times already. It was icy. I'm surprised my wife went to work because she will not drive on icy roads.
Mm-mm. No, I won't either.
No,
No,
ice is totally different than snow. I don't care if you have a 4-wheel drive.
no, I won't do it. Big
Because
T said, is it wet snow? Like, is it like fluffy snow, wet snow? Is it
it's
icy?
wet.
Wet, okay.
Yeah, we have a Subaru, and I mean, to get
Is it
that thing
red?
stuck, you literally, huh?
Is it red?
Absolutely not. If it was, I'd sell it.
Does it have drywall tools in the back? You can tell us we're all friends here.
It's got spackling all over the seats.
Oh, well, I think we have a new suspect on our hands, guys,
Yes.
but that's between us.
No, but those Subarus, I mean, you've got to almost literally try to get them stuck. They're the most awesome car I've ever seen in the snow.
Tiffany said it's going to be 60 here today. Going to be
Wow.
a little, yeah, going to think like 63 here today.
Man, if it was that warm here, I'd have my windows open. That'd be so nice to smell the fresh air.
That's what I did yesterday. I just had the screen door and the windows open.
You know what I love is when you leave your window like open in your bedroom like all day, and then you go to bed at night, the smell of the sheets from the fresh air. Man, I love that. That's better than melatonin.
It does make for really good sleeping weather. That is for
Yes,
sure.
yes, ma'am.
Oh, Beth said it's going to be 80 in Texas today. I don't know what
Eesh.
part of Texas. Momo lives in Texas, but like Texas is like 7 states. It
I was
can
born there.
it could be as cold as, a well digger's dick out in the west, and then, breezy in Dallas, and then hot as hell in Houston.
Right. You know, though, I mean, I lived in Arizona. I lived in Glendale. I worked at a sand and gravel plant as a
Mhm.
crusher operator. But it would be 100, at least 110 the shade there. But you don't even really sweat. Man, now you come to Michigan and it's 110. you, it's like, when the humidity is so bad, that your legs are sticky.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, your sheets are damp. I can't stand that.
Nope, I don't like the humidity. And you're right about
Ugh.
Arizona. Arizona is my jam.
Oh
Arizona, and like
yeah,
we were in Utah one year. We were in Moab, and it was like, I want to say it was like 107. Not a drop of sweat on me. And I'm like, how is this possible? Now it'll burn your eyeballs,
right.
okay? Because that sun is bright.
Well, like in Colorado, uh, it'll be it's 90 or 100. You don't sweat either. But you're right. I'll tell you what. In Colorado, if you go up in the mountains and it's a sunny day and you haven't been out in the sun for a while, you better put on some sunscreen or something because you will get cooked in
You bet.
Colorado because of the elevation. You're closer to the sun.
Makes sense.
Yep, that's a fact.
It's a fact.
It's another fact. There's lots of facts in these cases.
It's funny when our friend Snow talks about snow. 14 degrees Fahrenheit here today. So, Kevin, you want to get to some comments and then get to the show, because ever since I told you that people are worried about Candace getting abducted, you've had some restless nights. I know you've been very worried about it.
Oh, I have. I don't think I could live with myself knowing that damnedest, that somebody the phantom abductor has snuck up and snatched her from that home. But you know what? I bet the dogs wouldn't even bark. They'd be like, "Oh hell yeah, take that bitch on out of here."
Oh, they'd help carry her off.
Yeah, they eat her.
They'd be like, okay, finally.
Now who would want her, Don?
I don't know.
Yeah, but
No
that's so ridiculous. Who in that? No one is going to go up. I don't even know anybody that would even want to go near the damn house except for a couple of people.
I don't think they're getting a lot of visitors, but we're going to get to that.
And
So,
yes, comments are my favorite time of the day.
they're your favorite?
They are. I love comments because these people think outside the box.
I did not know that. Hell, we could just do a whole comment show with all the comments we get. So let's let it
Yep.
roll.
Comment.
Sorry about that, Kevin. You were still talking and I hit the video.
No worries, my friend.
All right. Our friend Bobby Cat said there are only two reasons I could think of why anyone would support DNC. First, they are totally ignorant of the facts of this case. Or two, they themselves have done things in their past and this strikes a nerve. It's baffling to me. I thought you would enjoy that comment, Kevin.
Yes, ma'am, I did. That's a great comment. And I forgot I was going to, I don't mean to interrupt, change the subject, but I have my grandkids all day today.
Mhm.
So I want to apologize ahead of time for it's going to be my inconsistencies in the show. But if I am on mute and I had to deal with an issue with the grandkids, I don't know what else to do about that.
There's nothing to do. They're way more important than this, buddy. Those are the grandkids, you know?
Yes, ma'am.
Too bad Don and Candace didn't think of their children the way you think of yours.
Exactly. You know, I just, yeah, I, I've said it a million times. I can't wrap my brain around treating kids like that. I just can't.
Nope. So what do you guys think of this comment? Because I love it. The only way they would support them is if they're really ignorant to the facts of the case. And there's some people that they just ignore the facts of the case. Or they're guilty of child abuse too and kind of want to see him get away with it. I don't know. I thought it was a really good point. So another comment, just catching up, had parents evening this evening. People need to ask themselves serious questions. If these people are parents, women, humans with heads, why would you hand over your hard-earned money to a 6-time neglectful mother whose husband is in the slammer for a violation that occurred after drunkenly having a gun around his kids and fighting in front of them? If they don't see a problem with that, crack on, fund criminal activity. Exploiting people is what Candace is good at. Kindness is not a weakness. Stupidity is stupidity, though. Stupid is as stupid does. My conscience is clean. Wow, I love that.
Great comment.
Mm-hmm. 6-time neglectful mother, and you want to funnel her money.
You know, I've said this before. Sending them money is absolutely the worst thing that a person could do for summer, period. They cannot be comfortable up in that shithole or in jail. Make it as miserable as it can get. And maybe, just maybe, we might get some answers.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was a great comment, especially when she said, my conscience is clean. 6-time neglectful mother. Okay, one's too much for me. 6 times. And in that 6 times, horrific things have happened, and you're going to reward her?
Yeah, one of the kids, brain damage from a bat, and summer got gone. To me, that's way too many. Two out of 6, you know, and it's unbelievable, actually.
Yeah, Ruby said, unfortunately, these people are just stupid. Ignorance can be corrected. Stupid can't be fixed. Oh, I agree. I agree.
That's a fact.
All right. Our friend Eve said, I've been camping in the woods all over here in Tennessee. Never had a problem with bears at all. Just once in the big while will you see a bear around here where they live. Where they live, maybe, and that's a big maybe. Anyway, if they seen Candace, they will run from her anyway. They would run from her. She would scare them to death. Oh, I couldn't agree more. So here she said, I've been camping all over Tennessee. Once in a great while do I see one. You know, once in a great while. Okay, so this is how scared Candace is of the bears. She's sleeping outside.
I don't know why she said she's scared of the snakes. She slithers right among them. She's just like them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's good old Candace right there. I mean, bear bait right there. How do you know that bear's not going to come up and eat you out of your chair?
That picture is absolutely pathetic. You know, I'm sure CPS has that picture.
Looking petrified there, Candace. Looking petrified. Looking petrified. Snow said her house probably has snakes in it. Shannon, red hoodie alert. We do need a red hoodie alert. That way we can warn Kevin before I put up a picture of Candace in that red hoodie. Because it makes him mad. Steve said the bears would get sick. Good old Candace, sleeping in the yard, got one eye kind of cracked open with the hoodie on, but she's afraid of the wildlife.
Yeah. And what does she do? She says she sends her boys out there to try to find summer, but they all had buck knives.
You can't even clean a fish with that.
Yeah. It's so ridiculous. I wouldn't have even if I was lying, I wouldn't have even made that damn comment. I sent my boys down to the creek with their knives.
Well, I agree. So, with Big D in the big house, and he's not here to set the narrative, steer the boat, steer the train. The saga continues, but this is all insane rumors. Insane rumors.
You know what's insane?
What?
Don's commissary thing. You can't even put more money on it because it's maxed out. That makes me sick.
That we've heard of. But, I mean, one of the girls in Discord did post this. So I understand that people are going to start sending letters to him in jail. Send him this book.
Yeah, send him that instead of money.
Make you some good old prison ramen. We learned the other day about how to make the hooch.
Yeah, they make pizza crust out of the ramen noodles.
Really?
Yep. I watched the show on it. The guy showed how to do it. Yeah, they smash the noodles up in the bag, but they add water and they make a dough out of it for their pizza crust.
That's nasty.
If there's a will, there's a way.
That's nasty as hell.
I know.
Monster Mash, I agree. A bear would run away from, they'd run away from her crazy ass. They'd be scared to death. If you saw Candace coming up on you, I don't give a shit if she visited Jurassic Park. The T-Rex would run the other way.
Yeah, and I guarantee you something, before a black bear attacks you, they'd run. You have better chances of being struck by lightning. Black bears, or even, some grizzly and brown bears, they are afraid of humans. And a bear can smell up to a mile away. They can smell food or prey or whatever. And black bears, that was such a ridiculous thing for her to say, because black bears would absolutely try to avoid you before ever attacking you, unless maybe it has a cub or something. Other than that, plus, they're pretty much nocturnal. They come out at night.
She doesn't see any bears up there.
Hell no.
She's even seen one. Barbara Allen, everyone claps because Don's in jail, but Candace killed the baby. Try that angle. That is 100% right.
Yep.
Everyone
In
is
my
so,
opinion,
oh
that's
my
a
God,
fact.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad we're going to get answers. Getting answers. Yes. Yes. I want that. But I'd say that the wrong one is locked up. But he did it to himself. He did it to himself. He did it to himself. Just me, Brooks. Are you filing your nails? No, I don't know what that sound is.
Filing nails.
We can hear something in the background. It's real loud.
I don't know. Can you still hear it?
Nope. I don't hear anything now.
I would doubt if it's not my grandkids that are downstairs.
No, it sounds like a rubbing sound, like someone's filing their nails, or like a sandpaper sound. But nope, I'm not. All right, so here's another rumor, and it is that they have $90,000 in their account. And of course, people are saying, well, how did they get $90,000? And of course, people said, oh, for selling summer. For selling summer. Oh, okay. So, all right. So that transaction would have taken place back in June. How did he get a public defender? Why, when he was pulled over for the DUI, have they not paid their tag? They didn't have current insurance. They never obtained a lawyer from when Summer went missing. They know that they have not been cleared as suspects. Wouldn't you want some kind of legal counsel? You have volunteers fixing up the house. Another person had to bail him out of jail with the DUI. And again, the public defender. We have another case, it's a Facebook group for it, a woman named Morgan Keene in Florida. She pleaded with the court for months and months and months and months. Nope, I don't feel sorry for her, but anyway, to get a public defender. Well, they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. Finally, she sold her house. They saw what funds she got from the house. And then from there, they got her an attorney. Even if that money got deposited last week, they would seize those funds to repay this attorney. I mean, I don't know where this stuff comes from. It's nuts. It's nuts. What do you think, Kevin?
You know where it comes from? People that are freaking cray-cray, in my opinion.
Barbara Allen, how can you sell a dead baby? I love Summer, not trying to be mean. Nope, my friend, you and I are on the same page.
That comment was smoking.
You and I are on the same page, Barbara. Love having you here. Lisa, if they gave $90,000, why a public defender? Exactly. Why an expired tag? Why do you owe taxes on your house? Why are people cash apping Candace? Why didn't you get a criminal attorney as opposed to talking to YouTube people? You know, you were feeling the heat every time there was a press conference. They said, everyone's still a suspect. Everyone's still a suspect. Did they think it was everyone but them? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Well, in my opinion, if you have 90 grand sitting in the bank, you can't get a public defender.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Because they check all that. I mean, yeah, if you have 90 grand, you're sitting there saying, well, I can't afford it. I need me a public defender. They're going to be like, not.
No. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope.
And you know what?
I always wonder about, go ahead.
You know what? No money's going to save their asses in the end.
Hang on, Blake said something funny. Tamara, right? They probably stash bills of their mattress and cigarette containers. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of thinking like most people do, that they would have a bank account somewhere. Who knows? They probably got a coffee can buried somewhere.
If they have 90 grand, why didn't they buy Summer a new mattress or some toys and some clothes?
Because she's not here.
Exactly. I'm talking about before she
Well, the 90,000
gone.
supposedly came after she got gone.
Oh, okay.
Invisible investigative news. They got 90,000, my ass. Don would have ran before he left Candace with all that money. Think about it. 90 grand. There's no way he would leave that in Candace's control. That's why I love this community.
That's a great comment.
Love it. Love it. Love it. And like Thomas said, you're not indigent with $90,000. Nope. 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 Can't get a public defender. And again, you also, they've excused some of these tickets, like the no insurance and the no tag and all that stuff, even though he still drove out of court back in November with, I don't think, he had renewed the tag or gotten insurance that day. He knew he didn't have a driver's license because he just saw the judge and drove back out the same way. They don't care.
Yeah, and in my opinion, if they had 90 grand, one of them would OD.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got you. So no, I'm just kind of using our thought process here in the thinking cap. I don't think there's any 90,000. So we have some people that are concerned. Since Don is not there to protect his princess bride, they are very worried that Candace might get abducted, that the abductor might sneak back up on the hill and capture Candace. Now, I don't know how many zookeepers they have in that area, because that's what it would take. And let's face it, Summer was not abducted. Is Candace going to abduct herself? Can someone help me here?
Who in the hell would want to abduct her? First off, like the thumbnail says, who in the HELL would abduct Candace? No one that I know of, except, like you said, a zoo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they said, well, there's cameras there for her safety, and the police are really going to be monitoring the house to make sure nothing happens to Candace. Nothing. I don't think they're monitoring it because they're worried that the phantom abductor is coming back for Candace. I think they probably are keeping a good watch on the house for other reasons.
Yeah, right. Like Ellie's going to protect her. That's, they're probably, there's not going to be any Ellie's sitting, surveying, making sure that she is safe. And if they are, the only reason is because they want her ass alive when she goes to prison.
Yeah. Yeah. They aren't, sitting outside the bottom of the driveway thinking the abductor's going to come back. No. I mean, will they protect Candace? Yeah. If she makes a 911 phone call, sure they will. They don't want anything to happen to her. She knows a lot more about June 15th than she tells us. But yeah, I couldn't believe that. And I'm sitting there like, people are sending me these comments, and a lot of them are from Facebook, of course, and that's fine. It's just conversation. But it was hard not to just piss myself laughing. I'm like, what? You really thinking somebody might abduct Candace? Go ahead, Kev. Tracy, you're right. She said, oh, Lord, that's going to be the next scam. Candace get gone and everybody's going to think she was abducted. Could you just imagine? I mean, that's something written for Hollywood. Hell, she's probably going to see that. Next thing you know, she's going to go hide in the shed and say she was abducted. Crazy. Crazy. So I'm going to try to put that to rest. First of all, Angel P, thank you for the super sticker. I'm not worried about Candace getting abducted. I'm not worried about anybody sneaking up the dog trail and taking Candace. No. 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 So, people, it's floating around. It is. I got to get out of this screen. Give me just a second, guys. Thank you for being so patient. Oh, back. All right. There's kind of a letter writing campaign going on. People sending their well wishes and support to Don while he's in jail. Okay, your stamp, your time. When you are writing an inmate, the following guidelines are listed below. All mail must be in a form of a letter. All right. No postcards are allowed. Return name must be in the left upper corner. No colored pictures. No stickers are allowed. I heard that's because people put drugs on the back of them. Don't know. That's just what I heard. And, I believe everything I hear on the internet. No cards will be accepted. And so then there's an address. It says inmate Donald Wesley Wells, and it gives the address. I'm not putting it on here. It says all letters will be scanned. Of course they will. Because you don't want people writing him letters that got nasty stuff in it. So now we're writing letters to Don. Okay. Well, I hope he gets caught in a weak moment and he replies to one of them thinking it's his friend, kind of like Chris Watts did. And he starts talking about the crime, even though he was lying. But still, all that gets monitored. So someone's gonna write a book now called Letters from Dawn, just like what happened with Chris Watts. Get ready.
Oh yeah, there'll be another chapter in the shit show before all this is over.
Yep. Letters from Dawn. They're going to be read on Facebook. Sorry, posted on Facebook, read on YouTube, and I can't imagine the insight that's going to be coming in a few mailboxes.
Sorry, I misspoke. I said a chapter. There'll probably be a bunch of them before this is over.
Mm-hmm. Crime and Justice. Letters from Dawn, written in crayon. You got it. And I agree with Snow. He's going to find his true love guaranteed, though, through one of those letters. Yep, it's going to play out like a soap opera because don't think the Princess Bride is going to be waiting on Dawn.
Yeah, he can write with the blood on his hands.
How does that work? I mean, do you get pencils? What do they do? I mean, you get ink pens? Can they trust him with that? I don't know how that works.
If I was there, I'd give him scissors.
I don't want anything to happen to him. I want to know where Summer's at. Linda, he'll be on the show Love During Lockup. That would be hilarious. I could see that shit happening. I really could. Alice says, yeah, you can have a pencil, a pad of paper, an envelope, and you have to provide your own stamps. Well, he's got money for stamps. He's got that. All right. Also, we know that people have been cash apping Candace. There was something else on Facebook. It's in a group that I understand is no longer in existence or it's hidden. There was even further instructions from Candace that you can do a Walmart to her mom. But now she's saying that she never asked for any money. Her Facebook is probably blowing up with people messaging her saying, how dare you ask people for money? I don't believe she was hacked. I don't believe Candace grabbed her phone. I don't believe the abductor came up there and used her phone to get money. I think she was definitely asking for money the other day. That's her Cash App. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, now we have this picture going around. It's photoshopped, but I think it's funny. Have you guys seen this? You got Candace in the U-Haul, Candace packing it up like they're getting the hell out of town. I think this cracked me up. Actually, I'm going to put the StreamYard link up, see if anybody wants to come up and chat with me. Juicy Tequila Bobo said, at Brooks, they do indeed put drugs on them. Talking about the stickers. So anyway, I think this is hilarious. But a lot of people are like, no, they're never going to leave there, blah, 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 blah. But let's think about it. It'd be much easier to pay your bills just living in the camper. All you got is a propane tank and some fuel for the truck, because this money's going to dry up. I don't know who did this Photoshop, but I think it's hilarious. So do you guys think that they would really leave? Because I think it's hilarious. Because the heat's going to be on pretty soon.
In my opinion, I think that when the money runs out, uh, that could be a possibility. But on the other hand, I think that they're too comfortable up in that shithole. Um, but money is going to be a big deal, in my opinion, down the road here. So I'll just see how that plays out.
Yeah, because the money will dry out and they're going to get desperate. Grandis doesn't want to keep spending her social security check to support Candace. Hell, she didn't do it when the girl was growing up. Not that she's a girl anymore, obviously. So I mean, they could get out of there. They haven't been charged. They could get out of there. I think it'll be pretty telling. Amy Cakes, love that name. Do you think she can work now that she's in the spotlight? No, I do not. I don't think anybody would hire her. I don't think anybody would hire her. Let's say she goes to the local Minute Mart or whatever you call it, and checking customers out or something. They'd have a line around the block, people coming in there just to buy a Snickers bar to ask her where Summer is. It'd be nothing but harassment. Maybe go back to the carnival, get back on the road. I don't know. But I don't see how she could get a job. Not that she can't work. I'm thinking more like, who the hell would hire her? They don't want that around there.
Yeah, you can't work when you're drunk and drugged up 24/7.
Well, that would be tough too. It is kind of tough to concentrate on your job, when you're inebriated. That's another really good point. Oh, good idea, Slim. She could drive for DoorDash. Couldn't imagine opening my door and there's Candace bringing me my Taco Bell. That would freak me out. But yeah, where there's a will, there's a way, Candace.
I'd be like, you could have my taco.
Uh-uh.
Bye.
Uh-uh. Yeah, people are like, she could wear a disguise, this, and that. I don't know. But these rumors are cracking me up. I'm telling you, people actually worried, and I don't want anybody worried, upset, or anything like that. That's why we're here talking about it right now. Nobody is going to abduct Candace, all right? Sarah, thank you for the super sticker. I think Grandis is hiding money and they are being watched even if they don't know it. Oh, I think they're being watched too, but not like what they're thinking. Like, oh, they're worried about an abduction, so they've really got eyes on Candace and Grandis. No, I think they want to see the comings and goings of that house, who they're talking to, where they travel to. Because don't think she's not nervous. And I had several people, I did a poll on the community page, and I'm like, who do you think will crack first? Who's going to spill it? And I don't mean give like a confession or anything, but who's going to spill it? Most everybody said Dawn. I think it was like 76%. Then it was Candace, then Grandis. A lot of people said none of them will talk. It's not the first time they've been separated. I get it, and that's a good point. But the other times they've been separated, Summer wasn't missing. They weren't suspects in a crime. So I'm just kind of wondering, is Dawn going to get desperate in jail? Or is she going to say something on one of her phone calls or something? I don't know.
I'm going to go back to what you just said about them leaving. It doesn't matter where they go because the FBI, I guarantee you, they can drag their ass back to Tennessee in any moment, any minute, anywhere in the world. Guaranteed.
Yeah, the U.S. Marshals do it quite often. You're right, Joy Catcher. So many work from home. Some are into ladies like Candace. Know what I'm saying? So are you suggesting she does like an OnlyFans account? Like, should we set her up a website, like a pay-for website or something? Exactly, Crime and Justice. She can take Donnie's place at Tucker Drywall. Where there's a will, there's a way. So we got DoorDash. We can do an OnlyFans account. We can drywall. But now the money's not going to be coming in because she said she was hacked and never asked for any money. Doesn't seem that way, because not only did you give your Cash App, you also said you can do a MoneyGram, like a Walmart to Walmart thing, in her mom's name. But now we didn't do that. Odd. Very, very odd to me. So who do you guys think, well, I mean, I know we talked about it in the show the other day. Who do you think is going to get so desperate that they slip and say something? Because the nerves have got to be high. Besides the other way of being high. She's up there by herself. Don's sitting in jail. You know, she knows what a blabbermouth he is. He loves to talk. He loves to hear himself talk. You know, that's got to be in her mind 24/7. What is he talking about? It's got to be. Hang on one second. I just missed a comment. I really think Don is going to crack after his head clears a little. And if Don thinks Candace is leaving, he will definitely crack. Let me tell you something. If or when Candace and Grandis pack up the camper and go to Illinois, Wisconsin, wherever they go, they're going to let Don know that your lovely bride and your doting mother-in-law have left you here in jail. He is not going to be happy. He will be pissed. Hands down, he'll be pissed. No doubt about it. Yeah, everyone's saying Don. Okay, Sonia says Candace. They're both ignorant, but she wins stupid. Well, that is true. You know, and we think about all the stuff they've said over the months, and like, you know, we know where they're trying to steer us. You know, it's an abduction. That's what they say. It's an abduction. It's an abduction. She was in the basement. You know, all that stuff. But then when they're not trying to sell it, they sprinkle other stuff in that we go, what did they just say? So I'm really looking for some more, what did she just say from Candace? And there's been a lot of those over the last, on Tuesday, 8 months. Amy said he gets jealous. Yeah, he does. He does have a very jealous personality, very narcissistic, very like grandiose idea of himself, which makes you wonder why he picked Candace. I don't know. Maybe she was a real looker when they met in Arkansas. I don't know how that happened. So no, I don't think he's going to be real happy when he's not getting calls from her. I don't even know if he knows where the money's coming from on his commissary. He's going to start getting letters. He won't get anything from her. And then especially if they up and leave. I don't know. What are you going to do? So back to the 90,000. This blows my mind. I don't know where this rumor came from. It couldn't have possibly been verified, because it's not like Don or Candace are going to say, oh yeah, here's a snapshot of my checking account. Ellen, I'm sorry. She said, don't throw Arkansas in there. You're right. Nothing against the state. It's a beautiful state, and good for you guys that they moved on. It just seems implausible to me. I mean, $90,000, that's nuts. They always say, follow the money, follow the money, follow the money. If there was 90,000 on a Cash App, cash withdrawn somewhere or something like that, they would find it. I don't get that. I don't get it.
I'm back. Sorry about all that. Hello?
You're good here, buddy.
All right, my friend. Sorry about the distraction.
So we were just talking again about abduction and the 90,000. Sherry, thank you for the super sticker. Why isn't Don Jr. being brought up and watched? He should be a person of interest. He was on the property and caught on video. I did not know that. I thought that he was nowhere near there. That's very interesting, and he's very rarely talked about. Did not know that. That's odd. So he was there that day? Because, I mean, I know they've said other people were there.
Yeah, but in my opinion, this is my opinion. I don't think he had absolutely anything to do with Summer's disappearance. That's just my opinion.
No, and I heard that he was nowhere near there. But if you get a
Who
chance, email
knows?
me because I'd like to know exactly where he was. Okay. Mike, with treatment, believe Don will. He will be out in 5 or 6 months. It's not that long. And that's what sucks. Yeah. And Pink Phoenix, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. Well, yeah, I get like agree to disagree. Love that name. 90K can make sense if you think of all the donations and gifts they got. I got it. But if you remember, they had that GoFundMe that Rose set up, Rose Meyer, for Candace and Grandis, really, because she hates Don. And all they raised was like $1,250. And it was up for quite a while. And they weren't pouring in. So I don't know where this 90,000 comes from. And with it, even donations and everything, why he got a public defender. I don't get it. Sherry
I'm
said,
sorry.
Go ahead, Kev.
No, I was going to say I'm sorry, but I don't believe they have 90 grand whatsoever. I will never believe that unless there is absolute proof of that.
No idea.
That's just my opinion.
Anything's possible, but it's like, now you're saying that you were, I don't know, hacked, impersonated, whatever you want to call it, and you didn't ask for any money, but you clearly said to send a Walmart to your mom. Well, obviously your mom would have to be the one to pick it up. And your Cash App. It's your Cash App because it's been floating around for 8 months. Everything, sent, Cash App for dog food and everything. So now we're supposed to believe it's not you? No. Sherry, thank you for the super sticker. Private volunteers being cursed at and threatened by him. All those dogs, they knew the person in public records shows his criminal history. Wow. You're right. All the dogs, all the search and rescue and everything. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. These rumors are pretty funny, especially people, like I said, I'm not laughing at anybody that's worried, but it is pretty comical when you think about someone sneaking up to kidnap Candace. What would you do with her? Okay.
Take her to SeaWorld,
Oh, God, Kevin.
feed her a fish.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I don't, where, that abducting Candace, do you have any idea where that rumor started?
It's not so much a rumor. It's just people saying that they're worried something's going to happen to her. And they're like, I agree. They need to be watching more carefully.
Well,
What if they come back to get Candace now that Dawn's not there? Serena said she's definitely nervous about Dawn talking. Look at how she looked at him when he said in that interview that Summer might be dead. Oh, she did. And I took that the wrong way. I took it when she looked at him on WJHL, like, why'd you say that? I think she did it like, why are you telling on me? Like, why are you telling on me?
yeah. No matter what the intent was, in my opinion, it was sus AF when she did that. It was definitely, it meant something.
It was. It was. Definitely. Dixie said I would put her in the zoo with the bears. Yeah, she's so scared of the bears. Like I said, this is how scared she was of the bears in her own yard. There you go. There she is. Scared of the bears. Scared of the bears.
Wonder where her Mom Patrol shirt was in that picture. And her cross.
That was way before Summer went missing, my friend.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to start winding this down. We're going to get ready for the members only live so I can get it set up because I think I messed it up now that I think about it. So I hope everybody comes back. Don't miss the show on Monday. We have another show about the Summerwell saga. I shouldn't call it a saga. It's a saga on their end, but it's absolutely nothing but a tragedy. It's a tragedy. So be here on Monday because we have a retired FBI agent coming on, and she's going to kind of explain kind of behind the scenes what it takes to investigate these cases, holdups. Of course, a big problem is they don't have summer. That's definitely a big part of it. So don't miss Monday, 9 a.m. Central Time. On Tuesday, I'm not sure what time right now, but I'm going to be doing an update on Oakley Carlson. And like I said, you just don't want to miss. You don't want to miss any show, all right? But you don't want to miss Monday's show for sure because Jennifer, like I said, she works with News Nation, retired FBI, and she's really going to break it down. So I'm going to see you guys back here in a little bit. I'm going to post it in the community tab and Discord, how to get the link to come in. Don't want to miss it. It's going to be fun. And I'm going to thank Kevin, who made this awesome thumbnail. Always got to thank the Mod Squad. You guys are awesome. Most awesome is that we have the best chat and best community on YouTube. So I'm going to see you guys back here in a couple of hours. If I miss you, then we will see you at 9 a.m. on Monday. Don't forget to hit that sub button and give it a like on the way out. You guys are the absolute best. Bye-bye.